Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is an urgent presidential election notice and crisis on our hands. So first of all, before I get involved in this video, I'm going to try to stay along with my notes that I've taken, but I want you to know that this is a major crisis, and I would like you to really support our channel. We're trying to get this channel to have a lot more views, a lot more subscriptions. So if you would do me a huge favor, please go ahead and click on the like button, subscribe to our channel, support us. Support the channel because we're going to have a lot more information. We're going to have the best spin possible on everything that's going on so people can be informed and know what's going on. So let's get right into this very important information that we're talking about. So this, like I said, is an urgent presidential election crisis, and I want you to know something. Just like you read in this description right now, did you know that if there is no decision made on who will be our next president of the United States of America, that the House of Representatives will get to vote out of the top 3 candidates who our next president will be? Now, you can bet that it will not be President Trump. I guarantee it. I guarantee it's not going to be him because they hate him because he does the work of the American people and not the work of the power and money-hungry, global, one world order, greedy Democrats. President Trump, whether you know it or not, whether you like the way he speaks sometimes, he's not perfect, but he does the work of the American people, all of the American people. So this is in regards to the election and our future of America. So please pay close attention to what I'm sharing with you. Danger, danger, danger. First of all, we do not want mass mail voting. Now, this could happen, what we're talking about here with this situation where there's no decision. This could happen because they're trying to do mass mailing of ballots all over America to everyone, whether they requested a ballot or not. This will allow for complete voter fraud and, more importantly, mass delays in determining the winner of the presidential election. In addition, the silencing of the conservative people on the social media networks like Facebook, Google, Twitter, Instagram is already bad enough because it keeps people uninformed and they're only seeing the Democrat side. Now, I know this is a fact and it is undeniable and has been proven over and over again. Okay, it's happening all the time. It's proven over and over and over again. And the bottom line is it is a fact. Now, we can go in a lot of details and we're going to do some of it right here, but you need to understand that it is factual. Okay, now, first of all, mass mail-in voting is of deep concern. Now, here's why. Because unlike absentee voting that is already being used, everyone will receive a ballot, and it could be more than one ballot. Yes, that could skew the vote either way, Republican or Democrat. Probably Democrat because they are truly evil for the most part. Okay, they really are. But why would we want any skewing at all? It doesn't matter who it's for. We do not want any voter fraud, whether it be for President Trump or the Democrat, which would be Joe Biden. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now, everyone will get a ballot, some more than one. And even if you did not request one, you're going to get one. And you have no idea what is going on. Maybe you're too young, or you could be even a person that has passed away, not alive anymore. Someone gets the ballot, fills it out, and guess what? It could be a Democrat or Republican vote, and I'll be honest with you, it's probably going to be a Democrat vote. Now, why do I say that? Because let me just go off script here just for a second. The reason I say that is because I know the way I think as a conservative, I always think, oh, the people of America are not dumb. They're going to do this and that. The Democrats would never do certain things, and you know what I'm finding out? They still do it. The Democrats are evil. I'm going to tell you in a moment about the fact that they're trying to remove God everywhere they can, and so much more. So, first of all, we already know how corrupt the House of Representatives is and has been, because they've been trying to get rid of President Trump the entire time he's been in office. Everything from the Obama Spygate, spying on their, you know, counterpart in the election. It's horrible. All the way through Russian collusion, which they found nothing after 2.5 years of investigation, nothing. And then on top of that, the phone call that they said was a bad phone call when it was probably, I would say, perfect. And then they tried to impeach him on that, and so much more. It has been a relentless fight from the very beginning, from the time he announced that he was going to run for president, to get this man out of office. Now, I have to be honest with you, most people would not be able to withstand that. They wouldn't be able to go through all this controversy, because a lot of people have this, baggage behind them. This president has been able to withstand it, and he continues to work. He would get so much more done if all this other crap wasn't going on. But let's continue. Let's try to stay focused on what I'm talking to you about today. Now, so if this happens, as America as we know it will literally be transformed into something between socialism and communism overnight. It is a fact. Here's number one. The first thing is there's going to be no more God, okay, anywhere. They are trying to eliminate God completely. Now, I've included a link in the description here for proof that the Democrats are trying to get rid of God in America. There's a little video there. And I had seen, I got to find it, maybe I'll add it to the description as well. They were having the meetings in the House of Representatives, and they were doing, some meetings, and they eliminated God again there in the meeting. It's just horrible. Look, America is blessed, and it has been blessed because of God. That's why. So we need God. We need God in our lives. We need God in America, and we can't get rid of God, okay? Here's another situation that we're concerned about: complete government control over our lives. We're not just talking about, oh, no big deal. Yes, the Democrats want to have more bigger government and more control over our lives. Everything that we want to do, they want to be able to decide how much money you have, what kind of home you live in, how much taxes you pay, which is going to be a ton of taxes. They want to decide what kind of health care you're going to have, where you live, how America is going to be, and so much more. We're going to get a couple more things here right now. Freedom of speech is going to be gone. Ladies and gentlemen, freedom of speech, we're already being silenced on the social media, and everything under the main media, the mainstream media, the news. It's all one-sided. It's never the other side. It's always orange man bad, and everything else is good on the other side. Crap, okay? It's crap. So we need freedom of speech. You can try to go to a college campus and offer a different point of view as a conservative. You're going to be in deep, deep trouble. You could get your butt kicked, okay? You can get your head caved in just because you're trying to think differently and have a different point of view. Freedom of speech is the foundation, okay? And we need freedom of speech. What else do we need? The right to bear arms. We need to be able to protect ourselves. That will be gone if the Democrats take control of the presidency, okay? You already see what happens in the House of Representatives, and the only way fairness even starts to happen is when things go into the Senate. The House of Representatives is majority Democrat, and we need to fix that right away too. And they always vote on the partisan line. They don't have any common sense. They don't care about the American people. And the bottom line is, you've heard them say it right on TV. If you haven't been seeing it, you're looking at the wrong news. It's all over. Look it up. they will take away your guns. And they're always talking about, you know, guns in general, first of all, but they say all this military, you know, uh, um, war, weapons of war. Listen, I'm a former Marine, and I can tell you that the weapons we have when we, you know, get ready to fight and go into combat, they're way harsher and bigger and more powerful than these weapons that you find that you can legally purchase in America. Please, okay? Trust me on that. If you don't know that, look them up, okay? Crazy. So here we go. They also want open borders. They want to allow everyone and everything to come into America, including people from everywhere without knowing anything about them. Are they criminals? Do they have drugs? Are they trafficking humans into the country? It's horrible, okay? There are many, many common sense reasons why we need the wall at our border, and that we will talk about in another video, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. I can go on and on and on. It is not that we don't want immigration in America. President Trump wants immigration. We just want people to immigrate the right way by going through the proper steps, and that includes appreciating American values and not the values of global world order. You have to understand, this is about protecting America, protecting the values of America, what America stands for. That is what it's about. And America does stand for the people of the world to be able to come over and have an opportunity to change their lives forever. And that's why people are trying to come over here to America. But you can't just flood in. We have to know who's coming in and everything else. That's just a fact, okay? So we need that, okay? We do need immigration, but not illegal immigration. So let's go ahead and talk about massive taxes to pay for all this free health care that everyone's going to get. And, you know, the health care is going to be for illegal immigrants. There's going to be far less jobs because there will be so many more illegal immigrants coming into America, and all of the other countries will be in control of our lives because they will be stealing all of the jobs, the manufacturing jobs. Pharmaceuticals are going to be taken away if they have this new world order where they want, you know, Democrats want total control and let's share everything with everyone. We already saw a problem with the pharmaceuticals when China wouldn't give out the antibiotics and things because they were in control. All right. We can't have that. It needs to be all about made in the USA, made in America, all the products and services. And we need farming and everything. We don't want to outsource anything that we don't have to outsource. Probably okay to outsource this temporarily, but we want to be able to work on bringing it into America, just like President Trump did to open up the coal and the oil. Now we're the #1 outsourcing of energy. That is extremely powerful. Before we had to rely on other countries to give us energy, and now we do not. So I can go on and on and on, giving you reason after reason why you must vote for President Trump again. And it's because America as we know it will be gone if you don't. I want to say right now, God bless our President of the United States, Mr. Donald John Trump. I want to say thank you for everything that you do. God bless him, and God bless America. One last thing on this voting thing. Make sure that you change. If you plan on voting Republican for President Trump and you're a Democrat, you have to change your party. You cannot be a Democrat and vote for a Republican president. You can't do it, okay? So make sure you visit the website, usa.gov, so you can change your party. And I've also got that Google search in the description as well to find out what we're talking about in regards to the House of Representatives voting. If there is no determination on who has won the election, they're going to vote from the top 3 candidates, and the bottom line, America's done. America will be done. So make your vote count. Let's fight for, we don't want to have voter suppression, and we don't want to have votes being, multiplied tenfold when it should be just one person voting. We can't have people that are passed away voting. everything, okay? It's common sense. Right now, this vote is against good and evil, and we want good to prevail. So make sure you vote for President Trump in 2020. Thanks a lot. We'll catch you on the next videos.